Thank you for joining us as we crack the classical code. Are you considering the options for educating your child that you can feel good about? Have you ever wondered how you can nurture your child's love for learning while instilling critical thinking skills and moral values? If so, you're in the right place. Classical Conversations has curated some of the best resources, systems, and communities to help you do just that. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of what classical homeschooling is, its benefits for your family, practical steps to get started, and how to overcome common challenges. What is classical homeschooling? Classical homeschooling is more than just an educational method. It's a philosophy rooted in ancient Greece and Rome's best thinkers while being refined ever since. It's literally been tried and tested for thousands of years. At its core lies the trivium, a three-part framework that aligns with your child's natural stages of development: grammar, dialectic, and rhetoric. This approach emphasizes language mastery, critical thinking, and moral reasoning. It's not about following a rigid curriculum, but about cultivating a love for learning through structured yet flexible methods. What are the benefits of choosing classical homeschooling? Let me share some key benefits. First, classical education fosters intellectual growth by teaching children how to think critically rather than just memorize facts. Second, it builds a strong foundation in language arts through English and Latin studies. Third, it integrates values like wisdom and moral discernment into education. And most importantly, fourth, it allows you as a parent to play an active role in shaping your child's education. Imagine raising children who can analyze complex issues thoughtfully and express themselves eloquently. As the trivium is central to understanding classical learning, let's break it down. The grammar stage, ages 5 to 10, is when kids absorb knowledge like sponges. The focus is on memorization, whether it's facts about math, science, English grammar, geography, or historical timelines. The goal is to make it fun with stories and songs. The dialectic stage, ages 10 to 14, is the here comes the why phase. This stage encourages analytical thinking through the practice of the 5 common topics, which are definition, comparison, relationship, circumstance, and testimony, along with fostering a conversational and interactive learning environment. The dialectic stage lays the groundwork for understanding cause and effect relationships. The rhetoric stage, ages 14 to 18. Finally, teens learn how to express their ideas persuasively through writing essays, presentations, debates, or participating in Socratic discussions. Each stage builds upon the previous one, creating lifelong learners equipped with critical skills. Starting out can feel overwhelming, but don't worry. Here are some tips to feel more relaxed. Educate yourself first. Visit a Classical Conversations open house to see what the program looks like. Read books about classical education, listen to podcasts, and talk to experienced mums. Lee Bortins' books, The Core and Classical Christian Education Made Approachable, are great places to start. The podcast Everyday Educator is very informative and helpful. Start small. Begin with routines like reading aloud to your children or listening to The Story of the World by Susan Wise Bauer during quiet time. Ask questions afterwards to see what your children understood. Choose your curriculum and educational environment wisely. Look for resources that align with your family's goals without overloading your schedule. Create a manageable schedule. Use time chunks instead of rigid plans. This helps balance teaching with life's demands. Remember, it's okay to take small steps as you begin to put a system and habits into place. Homeschooling isn't without its challenges. Are you feeling overwhelmed? By focusing on the essentials at each stage, rather than trying everything at once, you will maintain your sanity. You will find that often there are other mums who are dealing with the same issues who can offer guidance or support as you smooth out the rough edges. Are you struggling with balance? Turn everyday activities into learning moments, like using cooking as a math lesson by engaging with your children with questions and cooperative activities. Are you lacking confidence? Seek out successful stories of others who have gone before you while you look for and find your group where experienced homeschoolers can guide you. Every challenge is an opportunity to grow, and you're not alone in this journey. Finally, let me encourage you. Classical homeschooling isn't about perfection. It's about practice and progress. You're giving your child the gift of a system of inquiry, the language to make sense of it, and a sense of the bigger story that traverses across time and space, all wrapped in the love of a caring parent and community. As one mum put it beautifully, the desks can wait, raising a whole person comes first. So take breaks when needed. Flexibility is one of homeschooling's greatest strengths. And don't forget, you are giving your child a map and a compass while teaching them how to navigate the wilderness of a complex world. Your children will never stop needing to learn while adapting to a constantly changing landscape. In summary, classical homeschooling nurtures intellectual curiosity while building strong moral foundations. The classical education follows the trivium framework, grammar, dialectic, rhetoric, to match your child's developmental stages. Can start small but stay consistent, and don't hesitate to seek support when needed. Classical Conversations has curated great curriculum and built effective programs. They have put everything you need in place for your family's educational success. How ready are you to take that first step and sign up for an information meeting or open house today? The sooner you start to investigate, the sooner you will know whether you have found an education you can feel good about.